I suppose I can update the story on this Royal Enfield Constellation a little now, and I'm about to fit the timing cover. I've sorted out the timing chain tensioner stud and nut, fitted new items there, and tensioned the timing chain as required, and fitted a new timing cover gasket obviously. And in the timing cover itself I fitted a new oil filter and primed it and filled it with oil before I put the cap on it. I sort of tipped it upright so that the opening was at the top and poured oil in, so the chamber is full of oil ready to go. And I've also fitted new scavenge and feed pump assemblies. There's the old ones in there because they were very badly worn, so we're all ready to go in that department. The gearbox is rebuilt now. I had it all apart in the end, went through the lot and obviously found, already discussed the parts that I found that were sort of damaged. The main culprit was of course the main shaft, so we fitted a new one of those. We also found that that lay shaft kickstart gear was damaged, so I've replaced that as well. And the bearings and the seal, everything in there were in good shape, so it's all gone back together. And I've got to rebuild the primary drive side next, but I'm just about to fit this timing cover now, and that will be this side of the engine, the work that needed doing, so pretty much done I think, hopefully. And we get the primary side together, and when the moment comes to try and start it, providing that everything inside the cylinders and the crankshaft and everything is okay, it should probably go alright. I know it's got pretty good compression on it, and it doesn't make any horrible noises when you turn it over, so fingers crossed that lot might just be okay. But we're inching nearer and nearer now all the time, so it's getting quite encouraging. Moving on to the primary drive side and components of the primary drive on this Royal Enfield Constellation, and I've started putting the clutch and drive back together. The clutch centre is on and the nut's done up tightly. I've got a new seal in the rear or inner primary chain case there over the main shaft nut as well. So gearbox sprocket nut I should say, it's got a shoulder on it which protrudes through the back of the casing, and it runs in a seal. That's how it keeps the oil in here, or is supposed to keep the oil in here. So that's all done, and I've got to the point where I want to start putting the clutch together, but it's a bit of a sorry sight this. It's sort of horrible and brown and rotten. Look at that, that's actually not a friction plate, that's a plain plate. Here's another one here. And I'd sort of resigned myself to the fact that I'd probably just have to get some new ones. They're not expensive really, but I thought I'd put one in a chuck of the lathe and spin it quickly and apply the emery cloth to it, and it's actually come up pretty good. Good enough that I'm going to fit that one and try and clean another one, and if that comes up as good as that, and if they all do, I think they can all go back in. The friction plates just want a really good wash, and they should be alright. They don't appear to be badly worn or anything, so there's hope for that lot as well. So I'm going to fit this one, put another one of these in the lathe, and as I say, I'll just keep working my way through them, and if they all clean up to a reasonably good standard, they can all go back in, and then that'll take care of the primary drive side of it all, and the engine and gearbox, transmission, everything will be hopefully ready to go. Fingers crossed as usual.